Alright, let's dive into something that's been bubbling up in the entertainment world lately, and trust me, it's a big deal. So, here's the scoop. The CEOs of two major cinema chains, AMC Theatres and Regal Cinemas, are now backing David Ellison's massive $111 billion plan to merge Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery. But what's really fascinating here isn't just the merger itself, it's the why behind these CEOs jumping on board. Let's break it down. First off, Regal Cinemas CEO Eduardo Acuna just went public with his support, and his statement is packed with insights. He talks about how this year has been a turning point for the industry, attendance is up, younger audiences are flocking back to theaters, and the upcoming film slate looks promising. But here's where it gets interesting. Acuna argues that while there's momentum, the industry needs a thriving studio system to keep growing. Personally, I think this is a huge point. It's not just about making movies. It's about having a robust ecosystem that supports theaters, studios, and audiences alike. What many people don't realize is that a strong studio system is the backbone of the entire film industry. Without it, theaters struggle, and audiences lose out on diverse, high-quality content. Now, let's talk about Ellison's commitments. He's promised at least 30 theatrical films a year, a protected theatrical window of 45 days for TVOD, and 90 days for SVOD for 3 years, and a $30 billion annual investment in media content. One thing that immediately stands out is the protected theatrical window. This is massive for theaters, because it ensures they get exclusivity for a longer period, which means more ticket sales and a better experience for moviegoers. In my opinion, this is Ellison's way of saying, I've got your back, theaters. But here's the kicker. He's willing to put these commitments in a consent decree with state attorneys general. That's not just talk, it's a legally binding promise. What this really suggests is that Ellison is serious about making this merger work for everyone, not just the studios. What makes this even more intriguing is the timing. Acuna mentions that a prolonged court battle over the merger would create uncertainty and distraction, which could harm the industry's momentum. If you take a step back and think about it, he's absolutely right. The last thing the film industry needs right now is more instability. We're finally seeing audiences return, and a legal fight could derail that progress. From my perspective, this is a strategic move by Ellison and these CEOs to push for a resolution that benefits the entire ecosystem, not just their bottom lines. But here's a deeper question. What does this merger really mean for the future of cinema? Personally, I think it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, a combined Paramount and Warner Bros. Discovery could mean more resources for blockbuster films, which is great for theaters. On the other hand, there's a risk of consolidation leading to less diversity in content. A detail I find fascinating is how Ellison's commitments seem to address this concern by guaranteeing a certain number of films and a significant investment in content. It's like he's saying, we'll give you quantity and quality. But will it be enough to satisfy everyone? That's the million-dollar question. In the end, what this really comes down to is the balance between studios, theaters, and audiences. Acuna's statement makes it clear that Regal sees this merger as a way to secure the future of theatrical releases. But as someone who loves movies, I can't help but wonder, are we prioritizing the right things? Is a bigger studio system the answer, or should we be focusing on more innovative ways to engage audiences? This raises a deeper question about the direction of the film industry, and whether mergers like this are the solution, or just a band-aid. So, here's my closing thought. This merger isn't just about two studios coming together. It's about the future of how we experience movies. Whether you're a filmmaker, a theater owner, or just someone who loves going to the cinema, this deal will impact you. The question is, will it be for the better? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited about this merger, or do you have concerns? Personally, I'm cautiously optimistic, but only time will tell if this is the game changer the industry needs.